Now, when talking about NEO's battery swapping stations, one thing that you must know as a new investor is that there are three costs that goes with the battery swapping. There is a battery rental fee that you pay. There is a battery upgrade fee that you pay if you want to upgrade your battery from a standard battery pack to a long range battery pack. There is also a battery swapping service fee. This is like your $25, and this is the one that NEO would give the users to say that they will have 3 years, 5 years of free battery swaps. This is what they are talking about, the third fee. Now, the company, there is a company called Mirattery that manages NEO's batteries. Remember, I told you that there is battery rental. Those battery rental business is managed by a company called Mirattery, right? Mirattery looks over the batteries for NEO, but Mirattery, it's not a company that is only owned by NEO. That company is owned by CATL, it's owned by the other two companies. But something to note is that as of March of this year, this company, or NEO, it is the company that NEO owns a majority of the stake on Mirattery. I think it's 19% of Mirattery, right? Then CATL owns, I think, 10, somewhere between 10 to 12% of Mirattery. And these guys help, like I said, they are a battery management company that manages the batteries that are being utilized onto NEO battery swapping stations, right? They are the managing company for the batteries. Something very interesting that you must know, CATL is the company that supplies NEO with battery for their main brand, for their sub-brand Onvo, and of course they are planning on building a battery together with NEO. We have discussed about that. Something that is making me to give you that background, or one thing that is making me to give you that background, is that as seen on the screen, you will notice that CATL increasing their investments on Mirattery. This simply means that CATL is betting big on battery swapping, because Mirattery, like I said, it is a company that handles the battery swapping business that we are seeing from NEO, or coming from NEO. Seeing CATL increasing their holdings, it is something that is very, very good. By the way, you will know that CATL has already done a battery swapping partnership with NEO, where they will be building battery swapping stations together, and I think they are going to inject up to $300 million onto NEO to help in terms of building battery swapping stations together. This is what we know. This is another partnership of NEO and CATL. Now, this one for battery swap, this one for batteries operator or management company Mirattery, it again signals the fact that, look, CATL is bullish onto battery swapping. CATL is optimistic about battery swapping, and the sooner people realize how powerful battery swapping is, not just to China but to the EV market globally, you will realize how cheap NEO stock price is. Because if you remember very well, one of the videos I did yesterday, we were talking about how undervalued NEO is, right? Looking at the kind of after sale services that they provide, looking at their infrastructure. I mean, there is no EV car maker in China that has got as many charging infrastructure as that of NEO. NEO charging infrastructure, as it stands, it's over 28,000. They've got over 28,000 chargers, and the company that comes second does not even have 20,000 chargers. That speaks volumes, and it shows you that NEO is not just big on battery swapping, but they are also big on the charging infrastructure side. I mean, battery swapping station, it is a different technology that we know that NEO is king. There's no other competitor that is coming close to what NEO is building. CATL, yes, they've partnered with other companies. They are also building battery swapping stations, but let's face it, they will never get close to where NEO is at, because NEO has been doing, or has been deploying battery swapping station in the last, like, what, 7 years, which is something that is just so great, something that is exciting. And to see that many EV players, or many players, are coming into the battery swapping game, it shows you the optimism that is on to the battery swapping stations. This is why I think that we need to remain long and strong onto NEO, because A lot of people are all over the world. They are realizing the massive potential that lies within battery swapping stations, and it is for this reason that even there is a company that is going to be building battery swapping stations that will be compatible to Fiat 500 in Europe, right? I mean, we have covered that. I've done a video about that, which is something that is very, very exciting and important, and it shows us where, not only where NIO is at, but where it could be in the future. So I am happy, man. I am excited. Blue sky is coming, long term will win, and those that are persevering throughout the headwinds of the share price will most definitely be rewarded with time. It takes me some time to make videos like this, and all I ask from you is to give it a thumbs up so that at least you can be notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. I remain long, I remain strong onto NIO, because I know that we are going to be rewarded, beautiful people, which is why it's important that you ignore the day-to-day movements and focus on where NIO could be in the future. I know we are still at the bottom. I know since the all-time high, NIO share price is down over 90%, but our time will come. Our time is coming where the market will realize the massive potential that lies within NIO. Shorts will burn and they will regret why they shorted NIO. It's high time that we started seeing our investments paying off onto NIO, and those that are still timing the perfect entry, perfect opportunity for NIO, I'm telling you, timing or trying to time NIO, you will never get it right, because the volatility that is on this stock, it's on another level. But there will be a time, a day is coming where the stock price will shoot up and never come down, because NIO is getting closer and closer to profitability, which is something that is just so good. So tell me what you think. Blue sky is coming, long term will win, those persevering will be rewarded. I remain long, I remain strong onto NIO, because I know one thing, and that is blue sky is coming. Tell me what you think about this news, man. When I read this news, I thought I come and give you these kind of news, because they are important, because NIO, when it comes to battery swapping stations, they are king, and seeing so many players also coming and investing big onto battery swapping, it speaks a lot of volume, or it adds a lot of volume onto NIO's battery swapping station infrastructure, looking at the fact that other global players are also joining. I mean, global players, I'm talking about the company that is building, or that is going to be building or deploying battery swapping stations that will be compatible to the Fiat 500. I'll see you on the next one, my dear friends. Like, share, subscribe, and God bless you all.